Hi, I'm Selena, a teacher with over 20 years of experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. In this video, we are covering an important part of the FTCE Biology 6 through 12 002 exam, knowledge of the interactions between cell structure and cell function. Understanding how each part of the cell works and supports life is key to mastering this section. Let's break it down in a way that's simple, clear, and test ready. Let's dive in. What role does cholesterol play in the cell membrane structure? A, it helps maintain fluidity and stability. B, it facilitates active transport. C, it aids in cell-to-cell recognition. Or D, it provides energy for the cell. B, facilitates active transport is incorrect. That's the job of proteins, not cholesterol. C, aids in cell-to-cell recognition is incorrect. That's handled by carbohydrates on the cell surface. D, provides energy for the cell is incorrect. That's what glucose and mitochondria do. The correct answer is A. It helps maintain fluidity and stability. Cholesterol is embedded within the phospholipid bilayer of the cell membrane. It helps maintain the fluidity and stability of the membrane by preventing fatty acid chains of phospholipids from sticking together, which can cause the membrane to become too rigid. Which cell membrane component helps in cell-to-cell recognition? A, cholesterol, B, phospholipids, C, carbohydrates, or D, proteins. A, cholesterol helps with fluidity and stability of the membrane. B, phospholipids make the structure of the membrane, but don't help cells identify each other. D, proteins. Some proteins help with transport and communication, but cell-to-cell recognition is mostly handled by the tags attached to them. The correct answer is C. Carbohydrates often attach to proteins or lipids on the outer layer of the cell membrane. They play a key role in cell-to-cell recognition. They function as identifiers, allowing cells to recognize each other and interact appropriately. Which phase of the cell cycle directly precedes mitosis? A, M phase, B, S phase, C, G2 phase, D, G1 phase. A, M phase, that's mitosis itself, so it comes after the phase we're looking for. B, S phase, that's when DNA is copied, but there's still another step before mitosis. D, G1 phase, that's the first growth phase, way earlier in the cycle. The correct answer is C, G2 phase. The G2 phase directly precedes the M phase. During the G2 phase, the cell continues to grow and prepares for division. The cell checks the accuracy of DNA replication and repairs any errors before proceeding to mitosis. There are some proteins known as integral proteins, meaning that they are permanently attached to the cell's plasma membrane. If an integral membrane spans the entire height of the membrane, its amino acid structure can vary throughout. In a given cell membrane, it is likely that the hydrophobic amino acids of an integral protein will be found. A, within the middle of the membrane, B, on the outside of the cell membrane, C, on the cytosolic side of the membrane, or D, in between the polar heads of the phospholipids. B, on the outside of the cell membrane, is incorrect. That part touches water outside the cell. C, on the cytosolic side of the membrane, this is incorrect. This is the watery inside of the cell. D, in between the polar heads of the phospholipids, is incorrect. The heads love water, so this spot is also watery. The correct answer is A, within the middle of the membrane. Since the inside of the cell membrane is home to the hydrophobic phospholipid tails, and like attracts like in biochemistry, it can be inferred that the hydrophobic segments of the protein will be located near the tails as well, away from the water inside and outside the cell. Thank you for working through some practice questions on the FTCE Biology 6 through 12 002 exam. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to Study.com and check out our FTCE Biology 6 through 12 test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons, specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest FTCE test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.